Morning, even afternoon, we got a banger for y'all today, baby. What we got for you here is Jev going to play MW3, and not the new one, that is, he went back to the old one. What he does in this video is he talks a lot about what he thinks about the hope and the future of MW3, which is the game coming out later this year, the new Call of Duty. I talk about what I think as well, and you know, I mean, me and Jev, we agree on, let's say, 95% of the same thing when it comes to just his opinion and where my opinion lines up, so. If you do enjoy this, leave a like, hit the sub button. Most importantly, be sure to tell somebody you love them. All right, I'll catch you in the next one. Well, we got another Jev reaction here for y'all. This is him going to play MW3, so I'm sure a lot of you heard, but MW3 is the new iteration of Call of Duty that we're gonna get, I believe, later this year. So I'm assuming this is gonna be him kind of talking about that and the leaks and potential, like what that could look like. And on top of that, it looks like he's playing MW3, so. Yep. Wow, that's C4 distance, bro.
We are definitely back on Modern Warfare 3. All right, what's going on, guys? It's Chef.
This was a great map.
What the? Wait, what is this jump height? Wait, did you always jump this high? No, there's no way that's the base jump height. So we're here over on some MW3 plutonium because with all the recent rumors and stuff just circulating about the game, I was like, you know what?
That's what I figured.
Why don't we just go and play it? I did the same exact thing with Modern Warfare 2 a year ago, where I was like, you know, I'm tired of all these rumors about Modern Warfare 2. I'm just gonna go and play it. If you guys want some more Modern Warfare 3 or any of this plutonium stuff for the older Call of Duties, let me know down in the comment section by leaving a like on this video. I appreciate it. So doing
I always just love to check like how many likes I got. I got 21,000 likes. Wow.
Warfare 3, I feel so familiar with Modern Warfare 3 in terms of like the way that the weapons feel and everything, but man, why does my character float when I jump? Wait, did they remove tactical insertions out of this? I have tactical insertion equipped, but it's not there when I get in game.
This was such a good map.
Oh man, I forgot about these FMG holy shit, I forgot about these. There were so many insanely strong things on this game. What? Burst fire Dragunov? Oh, death streaks. Oh, wait, I just thought about it. I know a lot of people at this point are like, dude, how are you even holding out hope? How do you even have any faith after just experiencing Vanguard and now Modern Warfare 2? How are you still hopeful at all for the series? I know people don't want to believe it, but there actually have been worse years.
Ooh. Ooh.
The year of Vanguard and year of Modern Warfare 2 are nothing close to the year of Infinite Warfare, Modern Warfare Remastered. You don't understand. We had two separate games split up the player base. At the time, I was really happy, and I chose to play Modern Warfare Remastered over Infinite Warfare. Although a part of me definitely wanted to experience a bit of Infinite Warfare, because I know that there are surely some people out there that did enjoy it. Camos were nice, the variants were not so nice and everything, but imagine fazejev 3 being an Infinite Warfare montage. So think about this. You got Infinite Warfare, which was the most disliked Call of Duty trailer of all time. It still might be the most disliked one. This was also before Warzone, obviously, and everything, so it was just Call of Duty multiplayer at that time. So the disappointment was immeasurable because it was felt throughout the entire player base. Some of these games you could be like, I'll just go and play Warzone, or I'll just go and play the multiplayer of whatever game. Didn't really have that choice at the time. If the game sucked for the year, I mean, it just was what it was. So think about it. After 2 years of jetpacks, and I know a lot of people love jetpacks now, and it's respected now, but I'm telling you right now, back then, people were sick and tired of it. There was a reason why Infinite Warfare got so many dislikes. People wanted boots on the ground. And when we did go back to boots on the ground, it was World War II, which I personally liked, but a lot of people talk shit on that game. But we've been boots on the ground ever since. But the problem is, we're not even boots on the ground anymore with Modern Warfare 2. We're pretty much bricks on the ground. Like, at least on this game, without all the slide canceling and all that other shit, at least I can, like, jump. At least I can ADS and move my weapon around. At least my weapon's handling doesn't feel like shit. So
I saw a video of, it was someone side by side. I think it was MW3. Some of you probably saw this clip. And it was the movement of like just strafing. That's it. The strafe speed, ADS speed, and MW3 was like seconds faster. Like it was the same map. I can't exactly remember. Some of you probably know in the comment section, but it's a game like this is a million times faster. Like MW3 is a million times faster than what we got in
player
MW2.
Base that's hurt, low morale. They get a third year of jetpacks when people really didn't want it. They wanted to go back. Not being a jetpack game is literally what sold Call of Duty World War II. That was the entire marketing thing. Not being jetpacks. So people did not want jetpacks anymore. They didn't want to play that game. Then they also did Modern Warfare Remastered, which a lot of OG players and people that wanted classic boots on the ground Call of Duty and shit. But for a lot of people, it wore thin because they had already played COD 4 a shit ton. Although Modern Warfare Remastered and COD 4, like they are the same game, but they're not exactly. There's definitely some like mechanical differences in the game, but generally it has the bones of COD 4. That was also a dead dying game because newer players wanted something new, not something older that they could have already played before. Now, although I was happy as an older player, I can understand from a business standpoint why they don't do the two separate games anymore. At least released at the same time that they did. But I know creators that weren't creators anymore during that year. You don't understand how it was so fucking. I don't want to hear it. It didn't have the blow up from Warzone or anything either. Like, it was bad. Now look how quickly I'm moving with Stalker on. Look at this. It's so nice to be able to just do this. I'm wondering if Sledgehammer, since they did a lot of work on this game as well, I'm wondering if some of the things on this game are going to make their way over on the Modern Warfare 3. So we had the weapon proficiencies, for example. That was on Vanguard. Are they going to bring weapon proficiency stuff back? Because Vanguard had the weapon kit and proficiency, which technically counted as like an attachment, I guess. But I would like it if they brought back proficiencies. I do like that. I think going back to a pick 10 system would work. Maybe like a combination of the systems. Pick 10, but with like attachments. Because I know a lot of people like the gunsmith, but in a way, like Gunsmith, you can do it in a better way. Really, Gunsmith is kind of a system to sell blueprints and stuff. I'm not gonna get into it, but I think there are some ways that you can make these more consumer friendly. Oh man, I forgot about these sound effects that they had over on like a lot of the suppressed weapons on this game. It's all flooding back. You know what's crazy? There's actually a video of that one throwback pack that they were making, which I thought they were gonna do like an M4 and an MP5 or whatever. It turns out that it is an MP5, but it's supposed to be an ACR.
Seeing Jev play on this map,
I guess, but the thing is, neither of them really actually sound like
flashbacks here, bro.
Why didn't you do an intervention? I don't understand. It's literally the most iconic weapon sound that you guys have ever created. Like, as a company, every single lobby I'm joining, I'm just getting my ass beat. I looked down at it thinking that it was like one of those motion sensor things because I did not want to accept that that was a C4. Talk about Sledgehammer, even if something is broke or shitty to a lot of people, like, I don't know. Sledgehammer games are always just fun as fuck. It's always fun. People are getting banned by the anti-cheat. Why would you try to use hacks in this shit? Oh, okay, you got me. I instantly died. I didn't even see red. I just died. It's hard to find a lobby that has a good connection and I'm not getting my ass beat. I played this shit for I don't know how many years in sniper lobbies and shit. Normal lobbies weren't a thing for like the past 5 years that I had played this shit. I really do like the whole strike packages thing on here though. In the bottom right, you can see my kill streak. So if you pick the assault package, it's basically just like kill streaks. And then if you pick the support package, it's basically score streaks. And then there would be a third option that gives you specialists. Specialists, instead of earning streaks and shit, you end up earning extra perks. And since perks were a bit more powerful, oh, it's so good. I leave it up to them. Good luck to them trying to figure out whether or not they want, you know, stronger or weaker perks. I miss when perks kind of felt more...
I'd be cool if they did that again, for the record.
Like an identity. That's just my opinion. Black Ops 1, like every perk in that first slot felt so powerful. Ghost, Flak Jacket. It felt so powerful to the point your character's model would straight up change depending on what perk you had on. If you were wearing Flak Jacket, your character would look like they're wearing Flak Jacket. If you had Ghost on, your character would change into a ghillie suit. Things like that. So like, for example, if there's a lightweight perk that exists, just as a hypothetical here, if there were a perk that were to exist that, say, made it so you could slide cancel, or faster movement speed, faster swapping, faster traversal, that could also change the, like, overall outward look of your character. So if you have, like, say, lightweight or something, your character will then have a lighter weight build-looking character. They don't have a ton of armor on, minimal amount of gear on, so when you saw them, you kind of already knew what you were dealing with. Not that that really matters, but it's a small thing. I mean, in a way, operators and stuff kind of did that with, like, you know, Black Ops 4, and I was gonna say X-Defiant. Wow, I really miss X-Defiant. Can the game come out already? One thing that I used to do, instead, since they had less controls on this game before, I would straight up turn my sensitivity down when I reg gun. The Diablo 4 Service Slam also ended, so I'm sad about that. I mean, I basically did everything I needed to do, just farm a bunch of legendaries after you hit level 20. The leveling experience felt much better this time. I don't know what they did, I don't know what they changed, but it feels a lot better. One problem is whenever I go and play these other games, it's gonna feel so bad when I go back to MW2. I mean, it's got its upsides here and there, but Assassin even counters the advanced UAV.
Dude, Jeff and I are so like, I'm sidebar stoked for Diablo, but like, I don't know if Jeff will ever do a video, obviously, like a Diablo video, and that's usually just stuff I play like off stream.
On this game. The advanced UAV on this game's kind of weak. It's not terrible, but it's no Blackbird. What did we get on Vanguard? Local informants, which basically acted like Blackbird. So hopefully the next equivalent
MW3 were really good maps.
I personally don't like the whole
like looking back at the maps he's playing, that was a good map pool.
And I can hear all the footsteps too, and they're not too loud, they're not too quiet. There is some ninja in the game if you want to use it. That advanced UAV gives you false hope. It's like, oh, it's advanced. Surely it'll pick everybody up. I pretty much main drop zone on this game, though. Once drop zone came out, it was all over. It completely changed the face of the entire game for, especially all the snipers and montage community. Changed everything. God tier game mode, even to this day. It just plays so good. Honestly, the game doesn't look bad. It's just the color palette on this game was always odd. Sledgehammer always has odd color palettes and strange looking graphics and shit. I don't know what it is. It always happens to them. Even with all these different like settings and sharpening and other shit like that, like some of the shadows are weird, or some edges are weird and blurred, or there's something weird with the anti-aliasing, or like really weird odd lighting proportions. Whenever I think of Modern Warfare 3, this is gonna sound stupid, but if I were to think of Modern Warfare 3 like with a color, whenever I think of Modern Warfare 3, I think of green. Like this game just has a weird green hint over top of anything, to where even when it's blue, it's more gray than blue. Like the shadows have like a tint to them. It's odd. Look at a comparison video. Modern Warfare 2 terminal versus Modern Warfare 3 terminal. That is the perfect example of what I mean by like their color palette. It's the same map. The color palette is drastically different. And it's not like there's just a shift in daytime or something like that. No, it is drastically different. And it's not just like a saturation thing either. It's like overall the way that the colors from their base are. It's always annoying as a content creator to try to find good color corrections for a lot of these games, especially when you have to like try to consider what other people's screens are. And I mean, I love Modern Warfare 3. Obviously, the new Modern Warfare 3 that's coming out this year is definitely not going to be anything close to like this. We did think that it was going to be like the easiest layup possible.
Casual 65 kills.
Modern Warfare 2019 to Modern Warfare 2, basically just build off of that game. It was already a success. Just build off of it, whatever that means for them, instead of changing too much. But then they went and changed way too much, and the player base just suffers for it. I think Vanguard, in terms of some of the design choices, were going in the right direction in terms of speed and other things like that. We definitely were not playing a snail game, but instead we were playing a ridiculously fast game. But realistically, I mean, I think Vanguard would have done better just in a modern setting in general, just not in a World War II setting. It just would have done better, period. I think the World War II setting had a bigger effect than people realize. It launched with a shit ton of maps, but a lot of them were I had to basically force Blitz on in order to like make them playable for me. And basically by playable, I mean getting into more gunfights more often. Gunfights happen in locations that make sense on the map. The lines of sight are whatever. I'm not a dev. Good luck to them, man.
I love that he just cuts the video right there, bro. You know what's funny is MW3. I think everyone's bottom line watching this, and I think Jev would agree with me here. We're hoping for the best, right? But, you know, just prepared as well. Just, you know, in case it's not exactly what we would think. So, here's to hoping. Here's to hoping.